BioGuard, Mouthguard-based sensor platform. By Joseph Russell, Leonardo de Almeida y Bueno, Runbei Cheng, Yuanzhe Zhao, and Jeroen Bergmann. All authors were affiliated at the time of publication with the Department of Engineering Science, University of Oxford. Jeroen Bergmann was also affiliated with the Department of Technology and Innovation, Tech, University of Southern Denmark. Presented on the 26th of September 2024 at the Inaugural Podium Institute Annual Conference on Sports Medicine and Technology. Read by Joseph Russell. Overview. The BioGuard is an innovative biometric sensor platform embedded within a sports mouthguard, using a range of onboard sensors to measure, quantify, and predict human activity. This can be used during sport for a number of possible applications: to detect impact and predict risk of concussion, to estimate player exertion, to quantify coordination between players, to estimate player fitness, and to identify and even predict player activity. This data will be valuable for both players, monitoring their own performance, and coaches, who will be able to more intelligently make decisions about when to substitute players, improving player safety and reducing risk of injury related to overexertion. Manufacture. The BioGuard's internal electronic components are housed within an EVA sports mouthguard. These components have limited tolerance to high temperatures, and therefore the common boil and bite mouthguard fitting method is not acceptable. For safety of the user and of the device, the final unit must be fully watertight to prevent ingression of saliva. To satisfy these requirements, lower temperature pressure forming is used, fitted to 3D printed molds produced from orthodontic 3D scans of the user's mouth. This results in a tight, comfortable fit, with a well-sealed, low-profile final unit. Figure 1. Design example of the BioGuard system. Electronic design. The BioGuard houses a number of onboard sensors based on the commercially available sensor tile. These include low and high frequency inertial measurement units for motion and impact sensing, a pulse oximeter for measuring heart rate and blood oxygen saturation, a temperature sensor, and a microphone for recording breathing. The device has an integrated lithium battery with a minimum acceptable lifetime of 3 hours, long enough for most typical sports games. To achieve the required watertight seal, the device cannot have any openings, and therefore is charged wirelessly. Communication is performed using a Bluetooth low-energy protocol, but this is not used during data collection. An LED on the front of the mouthguard is used as a configurable visual indicator of connection status, battery level, etc. Breathing. One of the key aims of the BioGuard is to estimate user exertion. Previous studies found that minute ventilation, VE, a measure of respiration flow rate, has strong correlation with exertion. Since there is a positive relationship between airflow rate and acoustic power, it is possible to estimate VE using audio recorded by the BioGuard's microphone, which operates at 8,000 Hz. Inspired by techniques commonly used in speech-to-text algorithms, a deep learning model was constructed, consisting of both CNN layers for their ability to extract features, and LSTM layers for their ability to process sequential data. Trained on audio collected during a running shuttle test, with a Cosmed K5 as the ground truth, the algorithm was able to estimate VE from spectrogram of respiration audio with an MAPE of less than 10%. Figure 2. Predicted breathing VE using BioGuard audio Mel spectrum coefficients versus gold standard from the Cosmed. Temperature. Temperature varies considerably in different regions of the mouth, and as such, the temperature measured by the mouthguard thermometer does not directly match core body temperature. Based on the bioheat transfer interface of ComSol multiphysics, a multi-layer oral model was constructed, simulating the variation in temperature in different parts of the mouth: lower molar, LM, lower incisor, LI, upper molar, UM, upper incisor, UI, sublingual, during 5 seconds of breathing cold air. This model will be used to estimate core body temperature from the BioGuard temperature sensor, along with other factors such as heart rate and breathing rate, and suggests placement near the back of the mouth, by the molars, provides a more accurate reading than by the incisors. Figure 3. Temperature during airflow. Temperature of the blood equals 37 degrees Celsius, temperature of the air equals 0 degrees Celsius, velocity of the air equals 3 meters per second. Discussion. Power consumption is a major limiting factor of the device, and in its current state prohibits real-time communication, and means only a subset of sensors can be active at a time, rather than simultaneously recording with all of them. The size of the mouthguard is also a constraint. Future iterations should work to reduce this as much as possible to maximise comfort. The complete BioGuard will soon enter human trials to verify its suitability for estimating exertion and core body temperature. Acknowledgements. This project is funded by Biotechnology and Biological Sciences Research Council, BBSRC, grant number UKRI 012.